Welcome back everyone to the world of magic. It has once again been a very long time since I have recorded this game, and for various reasons, but this time it is the return of the analysis, the very long expected series that or mini-series I guess that I kind of do, because I have to talk about the new maps, and also the serious maps that never actually... Hey look, it's Spidey! What is the chance of Spidey actually coming at me and attacking me instead of another spider? Well, nothing, unfortunately. Yeah, so... let's go ahead. By the way, I got this thing on the way here. Cherry Blossom Petal. What the hell? Is that an event or something? I don't know. I'm not caught up with the events in this game. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I've lost touch. Anyway, let's go into the Polluted Forest. So I've actually already shown this, in a, I don't know what episode it was, but basically around the time it came out, I did actually go here for a bit. But I never actually did the true analysis of the game. So as you can see, there's already an Enraged Tree here. But let's go ahead and do the analysis. I mean, first of all, I'm going to head down here. Okay. Yeah, safe spot, Not really a safe spot, It's PvP no matter what. But anyway, let's go ahead and, well, talk about this. So this is the Polluted Forest, the first of the 3 maps in the Maze of Forest update, as you guys already know. The Polluted Forest holds some rather unique enemies. I mean, there really are, They're not like overused sprites that they use in different areas, so let's talk about them. The first one is Enraged Tree, and here is the return of the enemy analysis. Enraged Tree is a level 22 enemy that attacks in melee style and is aggressive. The drops include Dongrio Juice, which is an MP heal over seconds, a Contaminated Matter, a Sweeping Strikes Volume 2, Ancient Treasure, Weapon Enchant Scroll B, and Armor Enchant Scroll B. So the Contaminated Matter, I mean, there's actually several enemies that drop it here, and I'm guessing it was a somewhat of a new item because I don't think it actually appeared. Again, I really have forgotten some things about this game just because I rarely play it anymore, so it's like, wow. Sweeping Strikes Volume 2 is interesting because it could previously only be dropped by very few enemies, very few ones. But now, well, Enraged Tree is another one, so that's good. Ancient Treasure. Well, you guys already know what that is. It basically contains things in the treasure, a lot of various things which I've talked about in the past, in past videos. And Weapon Enchant and Armor Enchant be self-explanatory. The only problem with dropping Sweeping Strikes 2 is that the more enemies who drop the book, the less value it has, so in general things do go down in price. Which is unfortunate, but you know what, oh well. Anyway, the second enemy is a Smaaack. Smaacks are level 24 enemies who attack in melee and they are aggressive. So drops include, well, being Herb Red, which is an HP heal over time, over seconds. Contaminated Matter, the same thing as an Enraged Tree. A Charmed Robe, which is a robe that we have seen before, but now this guy drops it too. A Berserk Volume 2 book. Ancient Treasure, Potion Bag, Weapon Enchant Bee, and Armor Enchant Bee. As far as treasures and potion bags go, some of the info that I get from the wiki or just, word of mouth, it can be off. It can, because the thing is, some enemies do probably, like for example, the first guy probably drops potion bag. I'm assuming this from what I've heard and or from the wiki, what it says, but we all know that the wiki could always use improvement. It does have a number of problems, missing information. So it's not always the most reliable source, but it's very reliable, just not completely. So I'm getting the info from there. But again, some of these little drops could be off by a bit, so that's fine, it's okay. I hope you understand. The next one is a Maneating Mushroom, which has, oh sorry, I said which has, wow. No, it's a level 26 enemy. It attacks in melee and it's aggressive. Jeez, man, I'm off on this, I really am. Anyway, the drops include Dongrio Juice, Contaminated Matter, an Ion Shield, a Flame of Kataru Volume 2, Ancient Treasure, Potion Bag, Weapon Enchant Bee, and Armor Enchant Bee. So the unique drop would be the Ion Shield and the Flame of Kataru, at least unique compared to the other monsters here in the forest. Those are drops that have been, well, dropped by other enemies in the past in different maps, but they are unique to here. Flame of Kataru is the AoE move for mages, the powerful one, not Ice Prison. And Ion Shield is, well, a shield for warriors. But nothing else that's noteworthy. So moving on. The next enemy is a Mutated Bee. Mutated Bees are level 28 enemies which attack in melee and they are aggressive. The drops include, well, being Herb Red, a Poisonous Bee Sting, Multi-Shot Volume 2, Ancient Treasure, Potion Bag, Weapon Enchant Bee, and Armor Enchant Bee. So the unique drop is a Poisonous Bee Sting, which I do believe is actually an NPC item, or yeah, you know, for a quest, an item for them. And what's noteworthy here is that the enemies from this area all drop the level 20 AoE skills from each of the 3 classes. The Enraged Tree drops Sweeping Strikes Volume 2, the Maneating Mushroom Flame of Katari Volume 2, and Mutated Bee, Multi-Shot Volume 2. Like I said, it's pretty good that now they're more widely available, that now you don't have to go, like for example, Multi-Shot 2 was previously only dropped by the Bloody Flowers, very, very deep in the lighthouse, like floor 4 or 5 or something like that, which is pretty ridiculous, but now it's a bit easier, but at the same time the price has gone down for these books. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword in a way, I guess you could say. But anyway, the next enemy is the first mini-boss of here, and that is called the Smaaack. And yes, I really do mean the Smaaack. I'm not emphasizing that because it's A-A-A-C-K, whereas Smaaack is only one A. So, Smaacks, okay, I'll stop doing that, are level 28 enemies who attack in melee and they are aggressive. The drops include a thick bandage, which works similarly to a well-being herb bread and, you know, healing over time. A soul powder, which the mini-bosses in here all drop, which is a pretty unique item for, I do believe it's also a quest, I could be wrong on that. Pet crystals, which were introduced in some update, and since then all mini-bosses in the game can drop 1 pet crystal and bosses can drop 1 or 2. Will of Elemental Volume 2, Potion Bag, Weapon Enchant Bee, and Armor Enchant Bee. So Will of Elemental was previously dropped by I believe only 1 other enemy, and I cannot remember that off the top of my head, but now this enemy drops it too. So as you can see, these books are becoming more widely available, which is good, but again, as I keep saying, the value is going down because they're more widely available. The next one is the second mini-boss, a Poison Root Flower. I must say, it's very unique in how it looks. It's very unique because first of all, it's not a color scheme difference compared to a normal enemy. So that's unique. So, it is a level 29 enemy who attacks in melee and is aggressive. Drops include Thick Bandage, same thing as, you know, the Smaaack. Oh, I just said I would stop saying that, but I'm still saying it, what the hell. Soul Powder, Pet Crystal, all the same thing. Sweeping Strikes Volume 3. This is unique because it was previously only dropped by, I do believe it was one of the penguins or whatever, the penguins or whatever in the Temple of Wingfrill, something like that. So now it's here too. Potion Bag, Weapon Enchant Bee, and Armor Enchant Bee. So aside from Sweeping Strikes 3, nothing really noteworthy here, but you know, every mini boss always has one pretty good drop, and this one is Sweeping Strikes. The next one is the Contaminated Queen Bee. So this is the third mini boss. It is a level 30 mini boss who attacks in melee and is aggressive. Thick Bandage is the first drop. Then it's Soul Powder, Pet Crystal, and then Poisonous Bee Sting, which also the Mutated Bee can drop. Amplify Sense Volume 2, which only I forgot who dropped it, but I want to say it was the it was either the Elite Imp or those mummies and, you know, the lighthouse. I forgot which one, but one of those dropped it, so now this one drops it too. Weapon Enchant A and Armor Enchant A. I do believe they drop A because they are level 30 mini bosses, and in this game, level 30 plus mini bosses and bosses drop A's. Even though they didn't say in the wiki, but people said that it was, so that could be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure it's right. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but whatever, there it is. Weapon and Armor Enchant A. So, now it is time for the boss. So the boss is the Corrupted Forest Keeper, who is a level 32 boss, attacks in melee and is aggressive. I have actually seen this guy in my, what's that? Caligo account as the warrior. I was just, you know, running around and I actually saw it because Caligo is a pretty dead server compared to others. Not really dead, but you get the point. So like all the bosses, and I even saw some mini bosses were available there, but not in other servers like Wadanka, Turtlesy, and Deviling. But anyway, as far as drops go, it can drop Pet Crystals. It can drop Armor of the Grey Boulder, Light Armor of the Blue Forest, and Robe of the Blue Waterfall. Basically, they are new armor sets for each of the 3 classes, and they're pretty good armors. They're like mid-20s, I believe, equipable, so pretty good, but late in the game, not so much, but, you know, they're going to be worth a lot because they are rare nonetheless, so that's good. Instinct Stimulus Volume 1, it's Volume 1 book, not worth a lot because, you know, you can always buy that from an NPC. And Seal of the Forest Keeper as well as Old Scroll, Weapon Enchant A, and Armor Enchant A. So the seal is the very unique drop, and I do believe that that is actually required for a certain questing. Again, I don't know too much about the NPCs yet, I haven't looked too much into them, but I probably will eventually, I don't know, we'll see. But as you can see, it's a pretty good boss to kill. From the seal being unique, and the 3 armors, you know, as well as being able to drop weapon and armor enchants A. Pretty good, I must say. So that is pretty much it for this. Yeah, that is the analysis. Now, first of all, as you can see, I have a red XP thing. I have a red XP boost, and it's one of the things that I've learned has actually been that, yeah, okay, right there. Do you see that? Waltoa, champion of the kingdom, has defeated the witch. Do you see that? Basically, this means... what the hell? This says M4G3, the champ... No. Oh my god, freaking comments. But yeah, the notice here... I will be talking about the Maze Forest in 2 videos from now. But basically, if you defeat the witch, people in your faction will get a 20% boost. Although people say it's not a 100% chance or something. I don't know. Or maybe it is, but the part that's not a 100% chance is the token. Because I do believe that people said that you can actually get tokens or something. But I think that's only for the person that killed it. But the experience boost actually applies to everybody on the faction. But again, if that's confusing, I'll actually be talking more about that later. But anyway, it is noteworthy that, well, if you actually get all 3 buffs, look at that. 20, 20, 20, that's a lot of experience bonus. It's actually pretty, well, I'm not going to say easy, but it's a lot faster nowadays to level up than before. From all these boosts that are happening, you know? And then if an event actually happens in which you get, you know, plus 10%, that's 20, 20, 20, 10. That's 70. That's pretty awesome, I must say. That is pretty freaking awesome. Anyway, here's some Enraged Trees. Here are some, you know, man-eating, whatever. There's Blade 2. What? Okay, I don't even know what the hell I'm going. I'm going like this way or something. I'm trying to get to the, well, I mean, I am exploring around because, you know, I have to show everything. Even though I've kind of already showed the Polluted Forest a good amount, you know, so whatever. But yeah, this entire thing, you know, it's the Polluted Forest. It's actually quite a big area. There's another dude fighting right there. That's Tony Z. Okay, that's awesome. Why don't you walk, man? My guy's like stuck or something. Okay, really? Maybe I should hold this freaking iPhone in a different way. Hold on. Okay, like this. Yeah, this is easier now. I can walk much better. Yeah, so here's some more Mutated Bees, as you can see. Did we already see the Smaacks? Probably not. As you can see, that's a dead end. Now, I actually forgot where the entrance to the Marsh of Death is. Like, I seriously forgot. I'm pretty sure that's a freaking boss spawn over here because it's like a dead end. So I'm just gonna guess a boss can appear there. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Here are some man-eating mushrooms. Or whatever you call them. Yeah, they're man-eating mushrooms. Sorry, I forget the name sometimes. Okay, the Smaacks are down there. But I'm just gonna keep walking and walking. Okay, that's done there. Nothing else to talk about. But yeah, this is the entire place. It's, very dark and mysterious, you know, in how it looks. Whereas the Marsh of Death actually doesn't even look as dark. It really doesn't. There are actually knights down there. You probably saw that. Those, and if you approach them, they will attack you. So just a heads up. Also, you can kill them if you want. Actually, I can kill them. I mean, yeah, I can kill knights, just not elite knights, obviously. Because I have killed them before. But then again, it's not like I'm bragging about that because that's not something worth bragging. It's not impressive being able to kill normal knights. Alright, so yeah, you know, I'm just walking around, you know, basically showing a tour of the entire place. There are, of course, no bosses here because, you know, this is Wodonka and everybody's a freaking boss camper or whatever. Unlike Caligo. Caligo's such a chill server. Like, if I were to ever play this game again, like, daily, a new series, or continuing series, I would choose the Warrior because, what the hell? Look at this guy. My Halo. He's going. We're like, oh man, we gotta kill this guy. What the hell? And Tony's just like, well, what just happened here? What the hell just happened? But yeah, okay, how the hell do I get to the freaking marsh, man? I mean, I went there one time, but like, what? Or am I thinking wrong here? Maybe. Whatever, it's not a bad thing that I'm just walking around like an idiot because I'm actually showing everything. There's a random 10 here, by the way. You know, it's very random, but... oh well. They put that there. I'm gonna come up here because I'm pretty sure up here is where it is, maybe? Maybe. Not entirely sure. Let's go. Let's go, Tony Z. What the hell? Oh, there we go. That's where it is. Yeah, I was like, okay, that's the Marsh of Death, which I'm gonna be showing in the next... what the... look at these little froggies, man. Young froggies. Okay, this is actually a very dangerous area because, man, there's like no area here in the beginning in which I can actually just, you know, like, I mean, it's kind of safe here, but if I get killed, it could be a problem. But I could just camp here. But whatever, that's... oh god, here comes a stupid zombie. Yeah, these are some enemies which I will go ahead and talk about in just a bit. Yes, in just a bit. So, and by in just a bit, I mean the next video. So this video is up to about 16 minutes. I'm going to end it right here. I didn't really show, like, probably every single part of the map just because I've already shown it before. But that is the Polluted Forest. Next time, I'm going to be walking up there and going to the Marsh of Death. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everybody, and until next time.